For the record, I was playing video games. That's why I'm late tonight, but I'm ready to kick it with you guys, so get ready. Let's have some fun.
Hey, Onrie, do me a favor real fast, man. Could you glamp a little bit? For some reason, we're in Monday's tab, and it will not let me switch over. So I'm going to have to back out real quick. Give me just a minute.
Hey. I don't even understand what happened here. I'm like, have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to look at the comments here. We're having technical difficulty. You guys remember Wayne's World with Garth? Like, you know, when Wayne got fired and it was just Garth? Like, that's how I feel right now. Awkward. Oh, boy. So, how's your night going?
Okay, there we go. Here we go, folks.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, guys, welcome back to Kickin It with Onrie. I'm your host, Onrie Copen. Tonight, I am conflict avoidant. So, Jay, can you explain to me what happened just now?
Okay, so every once in a while, even though this is a rebuildable studio that stays in the same place every time, there are a few times where it glitches out and puts us in another brand. Now, this was on Monday's brand that does not have your intro in it because this is Tuesday. And it will not let me switch from the Monday brand to the Tuesday brand, so I have to back all the way out and come back in.
Okay, so that explains why I was late tonight. It's not because I was playing video games. It was, a malfunction on your end, Jay. Conflict avoidant Onrie is now in session, all right?
Exactly.
Mistakes tonight are mistakes, guys. It's not on me. I'm absolved of any wrongdoing tonight. This is great. Right?
Yeah, hashtag blame Jay.
No, I don't want to blame you. I just want to blame whoever I choose to blame in the moment. Like, I actually kind of blame StreamYard. I don't even want to blame you. You're just like, you're too likable, man. Like, even on a bad day, I can't blame you. You know what I mean?
Well, I think JD's blaming me. Never happened when he was in charge.
Well, another thing that happened when he was in charge was I got canceled all the time. And now I think I've gone like months with like getting away with like all kinds of shenanigans on here. Like we got racist on here. We got, what else did we get on here besides racist?
Sexist, misogynistic.
Misogynistic, yes, absolutely. Politically incorrect, politically, opinionated. We did all kinds of stuff here that would just gross most of you guys out. You guys probably need to go to the bathroom after you watch like 15 minutes of my show. This probably would have never happened if JD was in charge because he would have just canceled me right there. But we're now with Jay now. So conflict avoidant Onrie is now blaming JD for not being in charge anymore. So any racist comment tonight that comes out of my mouth, any wrongdoing that happens tonight, JD gets the blame. I miss you, JD. You're the greatest. The GOAT. No, we're not getting bad storms yet, but we should be. We had really good weather yesterday, and now we got like bad weather. All right, anyway, it's great to be back with you guys. I am extremely exhausted from Emerald City Comic Con. So before I get into sales tonight, I'm going to tell you guys about my show, which was very successful, but it was a trudge through the mud. So as you guys know, times have changed in the sense of like the market and everything like that. And my print costs have gone up on all of my books. So going into Emerald City Comic Con, I realized that in order to stay in business, I needed to start selling my books at face value. That's not raising my prices. That's just no longer discounting anything. And I brought a haul with me to Emerald City Comic Con, which is historically over the last 3 years. It's always been one of my top shows, but over the last 2 years, actually 3 years, it's been my like top show of the year. Like I was making the kind of money at the show that I don't at any other convention. And so I had a lot of expectations here, and primarily the big expectation was to hit one of the highest financial goals I ever could set for myself, which I think personally for what I'm doing would be a huge milestone if I could accomplish that. So I came to the show with this intention. The first 2 days of the show, I was doing really, really amazing. But I noticed things were happening on the floor. And this is a trend I notice at all ReedPop shows. And for those of you guys who don't know, ReedPop puts on Emerald City Comic Con. They put on C2E2, which is happening in a couple weeks, and they do New York Comic Con and a bunch of other small shows. But those are the big, shows that they do. And these conventions are becoming less about comics now and more about fandom as a whole. So they're bringing in a much wider audience, and it's become a lot less about comics, especially since bigger companies like Marvel and DC stopped setting up at these shows because they don't need to do it anymore. So they'll usually send like a couple artists. So most of the big comic-centric stuff is in Artist Alley, but even that is starting to kind of like phase out a little bit. There's like more artists selling trinkets and prints than there are people actually selling comics on the floor. And we were actually set up in the same aisle where PRH, Penguin Random House, is set up. So Penguin Random House is like just a couple. It was out in the open aisle, and we were like on the inline. So it was a good show, but I noticed that people were darting straight for PRH because they wanted to get their books signed, and these were people who are like book readers. They're not comic book people, and it was really hard to get them to stop because people have like sensory overload. This convention is so packed now. I'm not even kidding. There had to be at least 200,000 people on the floor. And Seattle got hit with massive layoffs from the big companies that are headquartered out there, like Amazon, Google, Microsoft. So, I had to fight all these variables here. And I noticed that Saturday was a really tough day. And it's usually Saturday that's like the big day. My Saturday wasn't where I expected it to be, projected it to be. And that was really discouraging because I really wanted to hit that goal. But on top of that, I was prepared to sacrifice selling out to hit that financial goal. And now it looked like I was neither going to sell out nor hit that financial goal. But then I kind of realized on Sunday, which started off really slow too, I was like, man, I was ready to give up. I was just so exhausted from dealing with people who were just walking on by. You couldn't even get them to stop. It's one thing if I have people who are browsing and I can pitch them, but like I couldn't even get anyone to stop so I could pitch them. That's very frustrating, but it is what it is. And towards the end of Sunday, things started to kind of pick up, and I kind of realized after a certain point that I had to really focus on just doing my best and getting what I needed to out of this show. And I wouldn't be able to get that if I gave up, if I just kind of threw in the towel. So I got back out there and I did better than I expected. I was down a little bit this year, about 10% in terms of what I brought back financially, but I learned a lot about what I could do when selling at face value. So that's great. So I know that I can do this going forward. And I guess the point of this is, of me sharing this is, this is kind of what it takes to make it in this business. Is you have to make tough decisions. This was not the environment to make the changes that I had to make. It was sort of like a baptism by fire. I had to do it in an environment where historically I was very successful because this would be the place to do it. So if I would have been able to sell out of everything and hit my financial goals, that would have been the ideal. Neither of those things happened, but I still made money. I still connected with some really wonderful people out there. I connected with all of my old fans. Lots of people came by to pick up the Eastern Shin exclusive, which was fantastic. We got a whole bunch back because I sold through half of them. So I don't have to print up new books for Kickstarter. So those of you guys who wanted to get that book and couldn't get it pre-ordered, you'll have another chance to get that exact book on Kickstarter, only it's now signed. You don't have to wait for it to get signed, none of that. So everything with Kickstarter is going to go by a lot more smoothly because the books are already being printed. So by the time we hit that launch button, we just got to get through the period, raise the money, and then rewards will be sent off right away. So I'm really happy about that. But then as I was heading back to Chicago on a red-eye flight, which explains why I'm kind of out of it, I ran into an artist that I have a lot of respect for in the field. We've both been in the business now for a long time. He's been in there a little bit longer than I have. He sells prints primarily, but we both know how the con game is played. He's sort of like the Yoda of all this stuff, and I'm not going to tell you guys who he is. He's just somebody I have a lot of respect for. I see him at the airport, and I asked him how his show went, and I told him I was a little down and that I was trying to hit a certain financial goal, and he goes, "Don't chase the dragon, man, because if you start chasing the dragon, you'll never be happy. You'll never be satisfied." And I went home realizing that he was right about that. Like if I did hit my goal, then the next year I would have to hit a higher goal. I would have to do this other thing. And at what point would I lose sight of why I'm doing this and what I'm really there to do? The one thing I know for certain is that I feel alive when I'm on a convention floor, when I'm engaging with people out there. And that's a really important part of what I do. This right here, what we do here on these shows, this is sort of like my training ground, like this is where I build up my resilience for, whatever may come on the convention floor. So even though it's still tough out there, being out here and dealing with you guys not buying crap from me is, a really good way for me to like build up my tolerance. Sure stuff. You see? You like that, Jay? You like how I edited it there?
Yeah. You guys are the practice girl for his rejection.
Oh, by the way, the best part of my show was Roberto Santiago helped me out. He drove all the way from Portland with all my inventory and picked me up from the airport and helped me set up and hung out with me for a lot of the weekend. And just having him, as a companion at the show was fantastic. He's a great dude. You guys should definitely thank him for me on my behalf. Because he also has me knife. I have a knife that I bring with me to conventions, and I accidentally put it in my pocket when I was at the convention floor. So like when you go to the convention to unload, there's no like security check. So I usually bring my knife in so I can open up boxes, and then I put it back in my golf bag so that I don't have to worry about walking around with it. I don't use it for anything else other than opening boxes. And so anyway, I accidentally brought it back to me, and I realized I can't bring it to the convention center with me because I'm never going to get through security with it. So I told Roberto, "Hey, do you mind just like, bringing it on Sunday?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then a bunch of stuff happened, and logistics got, kind of screwed up on both our sides. And I realized afterwards that he had my knife, and I went to the airport, and that was when I realized it. So I asked Roberto, "Could you bring the knife?" And, like I was standing in security when I realized this, and I said, "I'll just wait for you in security. Just like when you get there, like don't park your car. Just stop in the drop-off area in the departure section. Don't turn your car off even. Just open the door, run out, open up the knife, and then yell this code word, because it's bad luck to run around with like a knife and be silent. Just run to me and say Allahu Akbar, which means praise God in Arab." So so like I asked him to do it, and like he didn't do it. I was a little disappointed about that. So I don't have me knife. I feel so naked without it too. It's terrible. So like instead of having a knife for this next convention, I have this stack of Post-its here. This is what I'm going to have to use to open up my boxes now because I don't have me knife. So here we go. Thank you, Roberto. You guys are my yes. You're going to be Sergeant Hartman. All right. Now shut up, because we're going to start actually selling comics here. All right. Spend $25. You get to spin the wheel. People at Comic-Con don't get to spin the freaking wheel. And you know what else people don't get at Comic-Con? Free shipping on their orders when they spend $50 with me. They don't get it. I'm sorry. But you know what Roberto has? Me no oif. He has me no oif. Some Digistars. He didn't have the bravery to do it. You're not a wimp. You're the man. All right, guys. First book of the night. Batman 3 Jokers, number 3. We got the comedian Joker right here on the cover. This is going to go for $3. Jason Fabik on the art and Jeff Johns on the story. This is a really great 3-issue run. Came out in 2020. I really love this this series. I would say 3 Jokers was a true sequel to every Joker story that was ever prominent in Batman's history. It's really good stuff. It's the idea that there was never just one Joker, there was always 3 Jokers, and the 3 Jokers kind of switched things out, which would explain why the Joker would keep coming back. It's a really cool story. So we have the 3rd issue here going for $3. I couldn't open food. I thought I had my food in my little container. I didn't need a knife. I didn't need no knife. Hey, Spooty before. I don't know. I think like Roberto, like if he was a really loyal friend, he would have done that, you know. But like, it's okay. I understand. Like loyalty has to be earned, not demanded. I have Wolverine Inner Fury by D.G. Chichester and Bill Sienkiewicz. This is going to go for $3 as well. Batman 49. We have Neil Adams doing a variant cover for us here on Batman 49. And it looks like they were doing like a Neil Adams tribute month or whatever, where he was doing a bunch of covers for DC on the New 52. That's going to go for $3. Murder Drones number 1, cover A. This is based on a popular YouTube series. So I've been told it's going to go for $20 today for issue 1, cover A. Then I have Evil Ernie issue 5. This is going to go for $3. Real friends commit a felony and let you put out the no violence. All right, we need to put the David Moore video on. It has to David Moore. David Moore, Roberto is probably feeling really ashamed of himself right now because David Moore kind of called him out here. Loyalty versus a life sentence, tough choice. Well, you know what? It's not a tough choice if you're in the mafia or in a biker gang, okay, Roberto? Then it's like pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. All right, I have Saga Swamp Thing number 9 going for $3. It's like this was Roberto, like, like really perplexed. Like, should I bring him his knife or not? You know what the sad thing is he didn't bring me, if he just like saw those text messages and probably started laughing. Or he probably didn't even laugh. He just like sniggered a little bit, like was like you're silver clamped. All right, Spider-Man number 6. We got Todd McFarlane on the cover here. Hobgoblin returning. This is going to go for $3. What if the Punisher had killed Daredevil? Just had enough of his stuff. This is going to go for $3. Swamp Thing had sweet. Oh, he did have a sweet chain. Look at that. He's got that drip going. Bling, bling. I wonder how he could afford that.
Well, he does control the green.
Oh, that's true. He does control the green. But you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have me noise.
No, Roberto does.
Avengers number 1 is going to go for $3. Then he told me he was going to sleep. He's like, all right, I'm going to bed. Like, have a good night. I'm like, use me noise to protect you. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Yes, exactly. Like too little, too late. Spider-Man came in. G.I. Joe number 80. This is how I expected Roberto to show up. This is gonna go for $3 for G.I. Joe number 80.
Roberto!
Spider-Man number 14. Todd McFarlane's final issue of Spider-Man is going to go for $3. And then I have Spawn number 3. Spawn number 3 is going to go for $3 too. $3 reduce for Spawn number 3. That's right. Never could you have owned Spawn number 3 for so little. That's what you get for shopping with me on Kickin' It. And then I have Lone Wolf and Cub number 14 going for $3 reduce. And Detective Comics 573, $3 reduce on that too. All right. Now, I brought some independent stuff out. I got a whole bunch of indie books. And I wanted to give some of these indie creators a chance to get their stuff seen. So, first book I have here is Brink and Fitch, Just Want to Have Some Fun. It's about two girls who are, together. They're dating. They're doing this with each other. Okay, but they're not kind of doing that. I don't think it works like that. Hey Jay, do you think we have time to get into the specifics of the female anatomy?
It's rock, paper, scissors without the rock and paper.
Right you are, good sir. Oh man, that's great. Scissor v timbers. It's like, well, wait, hold on a second. No, it's like rock, paper, scissors without any of those things. But what if you had two knives and then your other partner had two knives and you were doing, two knifey squared? Is it? Would that work too? Jay?
Hold on, you gotta give this. Oh, we're in so much trouble.
Oh. Sesame noise. Sorry. It's funny when it's your own joke and you laugh at it. Okay. All right. So anyway, Brink and Fitch, Just Want to Have Fun. This was written by my man, Mike J. Bankston. Mike and his wife, Trish, they wanted to make a comic together. We connected when I first started doing live sales. They worked really hard, and they got Chris Mad and his daughter to Chris Mad did variant covers, and then his daughter did the colors for the book. And they released one issue, and it was really tough, and they managed to do it. And all these books are signed. And I'm going to do Brink and Fitch, Just Want to Have Fun for only $10 today. It's like a one-shot story, but all these books are double signed. There's one that has a naughty cover. Here I'm going to put a Post-it on it. So this is the naughty cover. And then here's the regular cover. Here's another regular cover. Here they are with clothes. Here they are with clothes again. And then here they are with vivacious boobage that's covered up here. All these covers are going to go for just $10. You just let me know which one you want. All you have to say is Brink and Fitch, and I will bust this out for you guys. All of these books are double signed. You are supporting independent creators here. Is there a knifing cover? Yes, there is. I would say the Steph Wilson cover is the knifing cover. And there's knifing interiors too. All right. Next up, I got Lost Angels, which is a graphic novel here that is put out by Comic Press. I'm going to tell you what it's about. Alex Martinez doesn't get along with either of the factions at her high school, the humans or the angels. Welcome to the Silver City, an alien space station that crashed on Earth 9 years ago, obliterating what was once Santa Monica. In its wake comes a new vision of Los Angeles, in which humans live alongside a race of winged aliens that look remarkably like our mythic conception of angels. When one of Alex's classmates at Paradise High dies while taking the angel drug ambrosia, only Alex, the human girl who lives in the highest spires of the Silver City, can solve the mystery of the drug trade and the buried secret that reaches from the peak of the spiral court to the deep recesses of old Santa Monica. Written by David Acampo, who did Sparrow and Crow, and illustrated by Chris Anderson. Lost Angels is an immigration story, a sci-fi mystery, a coming-of-age drama, and a crime story, all rolled into one. And this is going to go for $20, and I have 3 copies of it. $20 for Lost Angels. And you are supporting independent comic book publishers and creators when you pick up these books, either of these books. And then finally, I have Reign of Ages. We got this variant cover here. This is also signed by Sam Quinton, who is the creator of the story. We're going to do this one for $15. And Reign of Ages kind of reminds me of the video game Blood Rain a little bit. It's really cool. A black and white book, and it has like an anime style to it, but it's really like fantasy based. Some cool art in here. And this is going to go for just $15 for Reign of Ages. And the only thing that kind of upset me about Lost Angels is that there's no knife. There's no mention of any knives in the book. Like nothing at all. There's no knives in this book. It's a real shame.
No noise, so spoons.
It's no noise, so spoons. All right, we're gonna take a short commercial break. When we come back, I'm gonna start busting out some random stuff. I think what we're gonna do tonight, you guys let me know. I have some old FOMO books that I want to clear out, but I also have like a bunch of old books too that I can bust out and do for $1. So we can kind of mix and match a little bit. While we're on commercial break, just mention what you want to see on the show, and I'll bust out that box by the time we see each other again. All right. So let me know what you guys want. You guys, it's dealer's choice tonight. Well, not dealer's choice. I'm the dealer. You're the customer guys who get to choose. You guys are the knife holders tonight. The knife holders. All right. See you guys in a minute.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience. FOC. A comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
Onrie isn't allowed to play commercials tonight. I'm forbidding it. All right. I'm not playing commercials. I can't. And Eddie did give me new ideas for commercials. All right. So you guys didn't tell me what you wanted to see, so I guess we'll start off with dollar books. You guys
So now it really is dealer's choice.
and now it is dealer's choice. That's exactly right. Right. Okay, hold on just a second. Shh. Yeah, I can't play any of my commercials. Katrina forbids it. We're doing dollar books, guys, because I'm too lazy to do anything else. I Am Batman number 0 is going for $1 right now. Star Trek The Next Generation number 31, 33, 37. That's all going to go for $3. Want some Star Trek books for cheap? This is your chance to get them. Warrior Nun Black and White number 17. $1. Monica Rambeau, Botan, number 1 and number 3 is going to go for just $2. Fallen Angels, number 1, number 5, and number 7. I do love you. It's for my own good. $3 on the Fallen Angels. You guys don't like my insurance commercial? No one likes my insurance commercial. I even asked my AI what it thought of my commercials, and it actually gave me pointers for how I could make it more funny. And I didn't find its pointers to be very humorous at all. Like, shut up, AI! Stupid thing that helps us live our lives better, kind of. I wonder if Bentley thinks I'm funny. Hi, Bentley. Bentley's got an ear infection. Come here, buddy. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here, Bentley. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. It doesn't feel like coming over. Right. Alpha Flight, number 58. Number 59, number 63, number 67. How about I do all of these books here for just $2? $2 right now on all these Alpha Flights. 4 Alpha Flights for $2. Copperhead number 1 is $1. Number 2 is $1. That's $2. Shaft number 3, $1. Spider-Man Daredevil number 404 is $1. Punchline, the Gotham game, number 4 is $1. Oh, he's upset his bed's not here. Oh, poor guy. His bed is at my friend's house. Poor Bethany. He's just looking for a place to sleep, and he doesn't have one. You guys should see how desperate my dog looks right now. I'm going to take a picture of it. He just doesn't know where to go. He's like, what do I do? He's like just staring off into nothing right now. This is Bentley. Like, what do I do?
Oh, poor guy.
He's just like doesn't know where to go. He's got an ear infection, and they can't see him until Thursday. I'm really upset about that. Freaking pets. You're like, you can't see your dong. And I'm like, shut up. Why don't you shut your hole? Your cake hole. Shut your cake hole. All right. Oh, he's fine. He can just chill on the floor. Falcon and Winter Soldier number 3 is going to go for $1. Hulk number 10. Number 11. Number 15. Number 16. Number 18. And number 26. I will do all of these. 4, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll do them all for $5. Yes, that is Alex Ross on that Spider-Man Daredevil book. Amazing Adventures featuring the X-Men number 3 is $1. Star Wars Dark Times number 7. Number 8. Number 9. That's going to go for $3. Trials of Shazam number 7 is $1. All right, are we ready to play yes or no? Are you ready to do it, Jay?
Get your non-realistic bills, you know what I mean, bids in, folks. Does he have this? Yes or no?
The Flash number 9, Road to Flashpoint. It's going to go for $1. Why are you licking the couch? He's licking the couch. Don't lick the couch. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now he's like looking at me like, what? Yeah, you're not supposed to lick the couch, dude. All right. More, does he have it? Yes or no? I have Flash 10 to go with it. Flash 9 and 10. Does he have it? Yes or no? $2 on these. We're doing dollar books here, guys. Soulfire number 10 is $1. Oh, he's got them both. Noble Causes Extended Family number 2 is $1. Hellcat Patsy Walker number 4. 7 and 17 is $3. Infinity Inc. Convergence, number 1 of 2, is $1. Bitch Planet, number 2, is $1. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 2. This is part of the origin. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. I'll do all of these. 3, 2, 4, 5. I got 5 books for $5. 5 for 5. Gotham Knights number 18. Batman Gotham Knights number 18 is $1. Night Thrasher number 2 is $1. Thor number 354 is $1. Night Gwen number 1 is $1. Steam Wars number 1, number 2, number 3 are going to go for just $3. American Psycho number 5 from Sumerian, it's going to go for $1. Ultra for Men, created by the Lunar Brothers. This is issue number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $2. Mandala number 1 is going to go for $1. X-Men Blue number 3 is $1. Wow, good job, Betty. That's awesome. I'm really proud of you, man. That's really great. Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse number 3 and number 4. That's going to go for $2. A Moment of Silence is going to go for $1. I'm really glad to hear you were able to do that, Eddie. That's awesome. You know what I did today, Eddie? I had a really productive day. I produced a lot of my own homemade tapioca, and it only took me like about 15 minutes. But I'm like really proud, you know. It's really great. A huge accomplishment. Honestly, I'm gonna have to, kind of compare here. I'm gonna say the fact that I was able to create my own tapioca is probably a little bit more important than you taking those 10 steps, buddy. Self-congratulatory, Onrie. He's here. Just kidding, Eddie. Seriously. Oh, you're canceled. I don't have any knife. My knife can't protect me. It sounds like a fire. Oh man, I'm losing it. I am losing it. Self-congratulatory, Onrie. All right, Lynch Mob number 2. This is gonna go for $1. X-Men number 37. This is part of the Phalanx Covenant, part 4. It's gonna go for $1. JSA Blackest Night number 1 is $1. Dark Horse Presents number 31, 38. That's going to go for $2 for these two. Amazing Spider-Man 37 is $1. The Amazing Spider-Man 27 annual is $1. 42 annual is $1. Hawkeye versus Deadpool number 1 is $1. Justice League Quarterly number 1 is $1.
So far, Nope wins comment of the night.
Nope does?
Yeah.
Now the sweatpants are weird. Do you want me to take them off, guys? Do you want me to just do the rest of the show without sweatpants on?
Don't answer that.
I can do it, guys. I'll do whatever you guys want. I just want you all to be happy. Okay? What am I now? Self-aggrandizing, Onrie?
Katrina, we got to save that for EXP After Dark.
All right. Hang on just a second here. What's the comment? Oh, she does dare me. She just wants me to embarrass myself in front of all you guys. Giant Killers number 0 is $1. Wildcats number 2 is $1. Ultimates 2 number 1. I get really shy when I'm in front of people, so I have to keep my pants on. This can go for $1. And these aren't sweatpants. These are like ninja pants. So this is like what ninjas used to wear back in Japan in the day. They'd be like, "Hey, oh, give me me sword, give me a beer,
Kia.
Kia, give me a beer." Defenders number 2 and number 5 and number 10 are gonna go for $3. Don't write checks you can't cash.
That's like 90% of the show.
Pretty much. Kind of. I'm Jewish. I always write checks I can't cash. Oh, hey, we brought racism, anti-Semitism. If any of you guys laugh, you're anti-Semitic. Terrible. Don't even think about laughing. No hee-hees or ha-has from you guys. Weapon H, number 2 and number 5 are going to go for $2. Legends of Tomorrow, number 2 and number 4 are going to go for $2. Legion of Doom, number 13 is $1. And Superman, Man of Steel, number 103 and Supergirl is going to go for $1. Then I got Multiple Man number 2 going for $1. Multiple Man number 2 is $1. All right. Now here's the deal. We are almost going at the top of the hour with 0 claims so far. So here's what I'm offering right now. If you want the double rack, it's $25 for the double rack. All right. Normally 30, I'll do it for 25. You get every single book on this board here. And you get all those Hulks. You get that Alex Ross Spider-Man Daredevil. You get those 2 Flash books that are in Nope's collection, and you can lord it over him for the rest of eternity. Spider-Gwen, the Gwen-verse. You get all this stuff. And if you get all these books off the board here, $25 you get to spin on the wheel. You clear off another board by spending another $25 or, buying any of the books on the lower rack there. That's free shipping on your order. So I will hook you up. Let's do it. No way. See ya, Roberto. Thanks, Dick. Good to see you. So $25 on the board tonight. $25 and you get all the books on the board here. All of these books. There's money to be made. You're getting all these books at 30 cents a pop. This is your chance. Jump on it all. Let's do it. Let's clear off the board with by moving some volume here. Let's get it out the door. Yeah, you can fill more. That's fine. Yeah, Brandon, I didn't ship out your stuff yet. I didn't ship anything out today, guys. I had to package up books for MegaCon, so I will ship out everything tomorrow. You guys can still add stuff. And this is the only show I'm doing this week, so I'll send out invoices, probably tonight or whatever. Swamp Thing 9 is off to Brandon. Awesome. Swampy Thing, yay.
Is that the Swamp Bling cover?
That's a Swamp Thing cover. He's managing the green. All right, I really want this double rack to move at 25. $25 for the double rack. Can we do that? Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to knock an extra $5 off. At $20, you get that whole double rack. Now I'm making it interesting. That's $10 a rack. Do I have any takers? Because after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put away all the dollar books because I see that we're not really having much action with that. Not a lot of traction with it. Take it all for $20. $20 for the double rack. And I'm gonna actually put a book over here in the other slot. I have Swamp Thing number 15. Number 15 going for $3. Saga Swamp Thing number 15 is $3. All right, are we doing away with the dollar books? It looks like we are. I'm going to take them all down. $2 bucks are going away ways. Show you guys how many books we have here. But this is just the first rack. this would have cost you $10. We got the second rack here. Bubble rack at $20 Yeah, $20 for this big stack of books here. $20. These could all be yours. Lots of cool stuff was on this board here. All right, I don't think we're having much luck here with the dollar books, so I'm going to put them away. And I think after that, we're going to go through old FOMO books. Probably spend the next hour doing that. So you guys are probably wondering what I'm playing right now. I'm replaying Resident Evil 2, the remake of Resident Evil 2. That's a lot of fun. I am digging it. Okay. How about you guys? How are you all doing? What are you playing? What are you reading? What are you watching? I actually started rewatching The Sopranos again. And I'm not rewatching it. I picked it back up. I never actually saw it all the way. So I just started watching season 3. So I'm now in the middle of season 3. And that's been interesting. I have a bunch of comics to catch up on. I didn't read all the new comics from last week. I just didn't have the energy. I've been really, really exhausted. Just my flight home from Seattle. There was a really big boned guy that I was sitting next to who had the middle seat, and I had the aisle seat, and it was just like I had no room. I was basically like sitting like this for 4 hours, and I tried to sleep and I couldn't, and I got off the plane and I had a really sore back afterwards. So I've just been, resting up as much as possible. And then today I had to package up everything for MegaCon, but fortunately Mike has a lot of the inventory at his house that I need. So I'm going to be picking up everything from him next week, Mike Storm. So yeah, lots of stuff happening at once. Oh man, Stranger Things was great. Me and the boys did the same thing. We watched all 5 seasons at once because I never saw any of it. So it was great to be able to finally catch up and say, hey, I watched that show and hey, it was good. And I really did like Stranger Things. I loved everything about it, even the way it ended. It was a really good show. Really solid stuff. All right, we're going to take our second commercial break. So stay tuned because when we get back, we are doing FOMO books. And then in the second hour here, I'm going to try bringing out random stuff. We're going to put it on clearance. So random price stuff. And let's have some fun. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
that's sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got some a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel, Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great, thanks.
You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, it is FOMO time. Let's get that FOMO video going.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie Show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my god, like, shut up already.
All right. All right. I'm just really proud of myself. Self-congratulatory, Onrie. I think I make the best videos and the best commercials, Katrina. Okay? I know you don't like them, but I love it. Thank you, Jay, for supporting me where no one else would. All right. First FOMO book of the night. Lady Death, #1 from Chaos Comics. This is going to go for $5. Batman #50, the wedding issue, is going to go for $3, and I have a bazillion of these. DC KO Boss Battle #1, cover A, is going to go for $10. Amazing Spider-Man 380. This is part 11 of Maximum Carnage, and it's going to go for $5. Superman 100, The Death of Clark Kent, is $3. Saga of Swamp Thing #14 is going to go for $3. He lost his drip, and now he's looking for it. And then I have Wonder Woman #1, Secret Files. Wonder Woman Secret Files #1 going for $3. Moon Knight #1. This is from the latest series. We got issue 1, cover A, going for $10. I have Wade Wilson, Deadpool #1. That's going to go for $10. And finally, I have Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, Spawn. This is going to go for $5. All right. Wonder Woman is off to me, lady Katrina. To the awesome Katrina. I love you, Katrina. I really, really appreciate you. These are the FOMO books for today.
So, Onrie, since I got you to read the World's Finest and you ended up liking it, I thought to myself, you've been talking about the new Iron Man.
Yeah, it's really good.
I read those first 2 issues, and I liked that just as much as I liked the Cap run by Zdarsky. Like, I am digging both of these runs.
Yeah, totally. It's really good, especially that second issue. It was. I was not expecting them to do what they did, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really great.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping up with it.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. All right, let's see here. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it, dude. That's a really great series.
And for anyone wondering, if you're a fan of, Robert Downey Jr. obviously as Tony Stark, this series definitely has that feel to me.
Really,
So
I kind of felt like it's its own thing a little bit.
It does, but I can hear Robert Downey Jr. I can hear his voice when I read these two books.
Oh, really? You heard his voice? I don't know. I guess for some reason, I heard when I was reading the '90s Iron Man books that I had. I heard the guy who was doing the voice of Iron Man from the cartoon. Which was much different than Robert Downey Jr. And to be honest with you, I kind of want a fresher take on Iron Man now. I think he kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
I like Robert Downey Jr. Like Robert Downey Jr. does for Iron Man what Kevin Conroy did for Batman. He's very much a definitive voice. But yeah, I'll tell you, the art really is what took me by surprise on that book, because the covers are not really striking, especially that first issue cover. It's not like
the reflection in the helmet.
What's that?
The reflection. No, that was the second issue. Second issue had the reflection in the helmet.
The reflection in the helmet, that cover was better, but the first issue cover was not really anything to write home about.
Right.
It was a Stegman cover, and I like Brian Stegman a lot. He's a phenomenal artist, but it doesn't really scream by me. It was the interior art that I really liked in these first two issues. It's just really, really good. It's on the same level as what DC is doing with their mainline books. With Dan Mora, it's like that kind of level of art.
Oh yeah, and all I got to say, folks, is Rocket Cycle armor.
Yeah, the Rocket Cycle armor was pretty good. Yeah, that was cool. There was some really good stuff. Actually, I really want to read the latest issue of Batman because there's a special sequence in the book. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. There's still some books I didn't get last week. I was really disappointed when we went to Seattle. We went to a couple different comic shops. The first comic shop we went to didn't stock new comics. Great back issue store, but didn't have any new books. The second shop we went to had a very small rack of new books, and it was you could just barely get stuff. I was really upset. I missed a lot of books that came out last week. I'm gonna go tomorrow and make up for it. So, all right, let's get back to this. I have Absolute Power number 1 of 4. This is gonna go for $3 right now. I have Alien versus Captain America number 1. We got a variant here. This is going to go for $10. It's a foil variant. Alligator Loki number 1 is going to go for $3. I have America number 2. Sorry, I have number 1, the Coast to Coast Comic Con version. I think I was doing that for $10. And then I have number 2. I'll do it for $3. I have 2 copies of 2, and then I have a copy of 3. I'll do that for $3. You can get all 3 of these. It would be $16 for the first 3 issues. I'll do all of it for $12. $12 if you want them. And these are all alphabetized books, so we're going A to Z on this stuff. Astonishing Tales of, the Astonishing Ant-Man number 12, The Trial of Ant-Man. This is the first appearance of Darren Cross as Yellow Jacket. This is going to go for $5. I have Avengers 195, first cameo of the Taskmaster. That's going to go for $10. Avengers 199 is 3. 226 is 3. 254 is 3. 369 is 3. Avengers number 4, the first Warbird, that's 3. You guys let me know what you want in that Avengers stack. I'll do all of them. Let's see, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24. It's $24. I'll knock the price down to $18 just to get them out of here. $18 for all of it. New Avengers Illuminati. I'll do this for $5. Actually, I'll knock it down to $3. I'll do this for $3. Superior Avengers number 1 is $3. I got a West Coast Avengers foil. That's going to go for $8. I'll do it for $8. That is a Dan Panasian cover on that Alien versus Cap. put this in our Avengers stack queue here. Batman 608. We got a foil here for Batman 608. Foil facsimile going for $10. Batman 54. Got the origin of Batman here. This is going to go for $3. Batman 158. This is Hush 2 Part 1. We'll do this for $10. Absolute Batman number 15. First printing. First appearance of Absolute Joker. $15 on that. Dark Knight Returns, The Last Crusade. That's going to go for $3. I have a Jim Lee variant on Batman Deadpool with Batman and Wolverine. That's going to go for $15. Detective Comics 515 is going to go for $3. Batman Face Clan number 1, I'll do it for $3. Mortal Legend Batman number 1, first printing, we'll do that for $10. Next Batman number 1, we'll do it for $5. Batman Who Laughs number 1, I'll do this at $15. I'll actually knock it down to $12. Batman Spawn War Devil, I'll do this for $12 as well. Those are pretty low prices. I'm going to put our Batman stack up here. Guys, let me know what you're interested in. Battle Beast number 1, I got a blind bag. I just sold a blind bag right now over chat while we were waiting on commercial. I had a customer reach out to me and say, hey, I want some Battle Beast books. What you got? So I have these blind bags here. They're going to go for $25 a piece for a blind bag. If you want, I can open it for you on the air. Battle Chasers number 1. I got a whole bunch of the blind bags, so if anybody else wants one, you can grab it. Battle Chasers number 1 was a $15 book. I'll do it for we'll do it for $5. Let's just get it out of here. Black Panther number 1, Ta-Nehisi Coates and Brian Stelfreeze's first issue is $3. Blood Syndicate number 1 is $3. We got Bloodstone number 1, The Death of Doctor Strange. I'll do this for $2. Berserker number 1, we got a foil cover here. I'll do this for $3 right now. Mark Brooks variant. Captain Carter number 1. This is Peggy Carter's first appearance as Captain Carter. That's going to go for $5. Carnage Reigns Omega. We'll do this for $3. Chitara number 1. We'll do this for $2. Just do it for $2 now. Comics Interview number 54. I'll do this for $3. I have the Comics Interview Super Special. That's going to go for I think we're going to do this for $25. And then I have the Comics Interview Super Special featuring Superman. That's going to go for $25 as well. And then I have the JLA Avengers going for $40. Now, just so you guys know, this is George Perez's first ever rendering of the JLA and the Avengers clashing, which is really cool. I have Conan number 128. That's going to go for $3. I can't wait for Invincible Season 7. I really, really love Invincible. It's been so great.
Yep, Battle Beast issue 7 comes out in March, along with, I believe, Invincible Season 4 is out in March. And it's already confirmed for Season 5.
And by the way, Invincible has a foil facsimile release of issue 1 this week. So be on the lookout for that, your LCS. Crisis of Infinite Earths, number 7, foil facsimile, $10 on that. Damn Them All, number 1, a foil variant, $3 on that. Daredevil 191 is $3. 192 is $3. 193 is $3. 199 is $3. 218 is $3. 310 is $3. Number 15 is $3. This is from Charles Soule's run. I got 2 copies of that. So here's the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 issues of Daredevil here. That would be $21. You give me $15, and I'll give you all these really cool Daredevil books. Let me know. Deadpool number 1 is $3. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe Again number 1 is $3. Deadpool stack here. Doctor Strange number 1. This is the first issue of Jason Aaron's run. I'll do this for $5. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme number 1. I'll do this for $5 as well. Doctor Strange of Asgard number 1 is a $5 book. $5 Doctor Strange books. Buy all 3. I'll do them for $12. Doom Academy number 1. I'll do this for $5. Doomed 2099 is a one-shot. Really cool, badass cover. I'll do that for $15. This is the Doom stuff I have. Edge of the Spider-Verse number 3. I'll do this for $5. Cool Star Wars homage variant. Elektra Assassin number 2 of 8. I'll do this for $3. Fantastic Four number 1. Got a foil facsimile on that, going for $10. Issue 193 is 3. 194 is 3. 208 is 3. 235 is 3. 300 is 3. And then I have the Fanfare that came out last year. That's going to go for $5. And Reckoning War Alpha is going to go for $5. And then I have the King Size Annual 14 going for $3. So let me do this. 3, 5, that's 8. 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28. So we got $38 worth of Fantastic Four books here. Give me $20. It's all yours. $20 for all the Fantastic Fours. Flash number 264. Does he have it? Yes or no? $3. Gasolina. Bienvenido number 1. Have an A and a B cover, both going for $3 for Gasolina. I know Eddie's like whizzing himself right now over this. Get Fury number 1, $5 on this. Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest number 1 is going to go for $5. G.I. Joe number 51 is $3. Godzilla number 1 is $15. That's a foil variant. Godzilla versus Spider-Man foil variant, $10 on that. Brian Pulido's Gypsy is going to go for $3. Hawkeye number 13 is going to go for $3. Hulk 221 is $3. Hulk 267 is $3.
Oh, Nope thought you had him that time, but he has it.
Oh, he has. Oh, man. He's got that flash. You have it, that flash? You have a flash, books? All right. FOMO books. We got Moon Knight number 1, cover A, going for 10. Deadpool number 1 is 10. Swamp Thing number 14 is 3. Death of Clark Kent Superman 100 is 3. Lady Death number 1 is 5. Batman 50 is 3. KO Boss Battle number 1 is 10. Amazing Spider-Man 380. That's part 11 of 14 of Maximum Carnage. That's 5. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger number 1. It's got 37 pages of awesomeness. It's going to go for 5. Got some more Hulk here. I have Hulk number 297. That's going to go for 3. I have a bunch of Hulk number 6 books here. This is the first appearance of Titan Hulk. Got 5 copies of it. I'll do each one at $5. Infinity Crusade number 1 is $3. Interview with the Vampire number 1 is $3, and I have number 2 to go with it, going for $3. Lady Death by Stephen Hughes. It's going to go for $3. Lone Wolf and Cub 44 is $3. Marvel Point 1 number 1. This is the first appearance of America Chavez. We're going to do this for $10. Marvel Team Up number 85, number 90. That's going to go for $5 for the pair. Marvel Spotlight on Nick Fury, number 31. It's $3. And I have some Shang-Chi books here. I have Shang-Chi 26, 35, 40, 52, and 69. Doing all of them at 3 a pop. That would be $15. I'll do it all for 10 if you grab it now. $10 on all the Shang-Chi books. The Max number 1 is going to go for $3. Miss Marvel number 7 is $3. Murder Hobo Chaotic Neutral. This is a CBSN variant. I'll do it for $10. New Mutants number 100. First printing is $3. First appearance of X-Force. All right. So far, no claims. Guys, have any interest in anything that you see up on the board, let me know. It just started raining right now. I wonder what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Wednesday, it's also going to rain. And then Sunday, it's also going to rain. Gosh, it's going to get really cold here next week. That sucks. It can't rain all the time. That's right, Jay. Can't rain all the time. Give you guys a second here. Let me know. Study the board. Study it super hardcore. Study it super hardcore. Okay. Now just imagine, okay, what would happen if I pulled down my pants and like started selling comics in my underwear? Is that what we have to do to drive up some interest here? Jay, I'll do it. I swear I'll do it.
And Katrina can't answer.
I'll do it, I swear. All right. Got any action here? No? Okay. Well, then it's time for me to put these books on. You guys are really making me work for it tonight, aren't you? Oh, man. Gasolina does not forgive any of you guys. No forgiveness. On here. All righty. Start with the next batch of books. Yeah, she was going to tell me to go for it. All right. I have Count Draco Knuckle Duster. This is the CBSN variant. I will do this for $10. I got 2 copies of it. Negan Lives, number 1 is $3. Phoenix Resurrection, number 1, that's $3. Predator versus Black Panther, number 1. That's going to go for $5. And Predator versus Spider-Man, number 1. Actually, no, sorry. This is going to go for $8, and this is going to go for $8. If you get them together, though, I'll do them for $15. Knock an extra buck off. Radiant Black, number 1, is going to go for $15. Robin 3000, number 1 of 2, is going to go for $3. Rogue, the Savage Land. You got the foil here, going to go for $8. Rom Space Knight, double size annual number 4, is $3. Both those together. Spider-Man, Predator versus Spider-Man was a pretty good series. I actually really liked it. I thought it was the best out of all of them.
Yeah, that one was excellent. And the fact that by the second page, I was like, this isn't a Max series or that other imprint Marvel has, Red Band. Like, it wasn't either one of those, but it was very graphic. Like, I really enjoyed it.
That was not your daddy's Spider-Man either. That was a very different Spider-Man.
Not at all. It was a fantastic series, though.
It was very good. Royals number 9. We got an Uncanny X-Men lenticular homage here from X-Men 142. This is Royals number 9. That's going to go for, we'll do it for $8. Saint of Killers number 1 of 4. We'll do that for $3. All right, it is 10:30. We're going to take our last commercial break. We're going to go through whatever we're going to go through for the rest of the show, and then we're going to close out the night. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
You're watching Kickin It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, let's get back to it. Let's close out our show here. I have Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 9. We got a variant cover here with Iron Man. This is gonna do it for $3. You're gonna look back on this and wish you got it at $3, because I have a feeling once the movies come out and everything, this book has a chance to really go up in value. But skip out on it right now. That's all good. Don't buy it for $3 right now. What do I know? Secret Warriors number 1. It's a tribute, another lenticular to Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's going to go for $8. I have 2 copies of Silk number 1 going for $3. I have another Silk number 1 going for $3. And Silk 3 is $3. Get all 3 of those Silk issues. I'll do it all for $5. Skin Breaker number 1, second printing. I'll do that for $6. Something is Killing the Children number 21. I'll do that for I'll do it for $5. Spider Boy number 1. We got the first issue of Spider Boy in his own series. That's going to go for $15. Number 11 is the first appearance of Spider Girl. It's going to go for $15. Number 12 is her actual first appearance. And we got a Doom variant here. That's going to go for $10. Amazing Spider-Man 329 is $3. 364 is $3. 574 is $3. This is where Flash Thompson loses his legs while he's in war. 797. I got 2 copies of this. It's going to go for $3 for each copy. We got some cool Alex Ross covers. Legacy number 802. This is the start of Spencer and Otley's run. That's going to go for $5. Amazing Spider-Man 88. First Goblin Queen. That's going to go for $20. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 24. That's going to go for $3. Number 24, we got the One More Day variant here. That's going to go for $3. So here, let's put everything on the board here. Neighborhood. I have Miles Morales, Spider-Man 19 and 20, each going for $3. $3 a pop on these. Sensational Spider-Man number 29. Got a Clayton Crane cover. That's $3. Spectacular Spider-Man 144. That's $3. Spider-Man number 7. We got the first appearance of Spider-Boy here. We got the Humberto Ramos variant. That's going to go for $60. Spider-Man 94 number 1 is going to go for $10. Spider-Verse versus Venomverse number 1, we'll do that at $8. Star Trek Unlimited number 1, we'll do that for $3. Action Comics 1000, we got the Jim Lee variant here. That's the A cover. Do that for $3. Adventures of Superman 500, sealed in the polybag, we'll do that at $3. Absolute Superman number 1, first printing, $25 on this. The Thing number 5. This is the first appearance of the Watcher's son. That's going to go for $5. Tales of the Teen Titans, the number 44. This is the first appearance of Deathstroke. I think this is the first appearance of Deathstroke. It's going to go for, it's a foil facsimile. It's going to go for $8. Terminator Metal number 1, cover C. Do that for $8. Trinity of Sin Pandora number 1. That's going to go for $3. Ultimate Fallout number 4. First appearance of Miles Morales. Cover A, first printing, all that stuff. It's going to go for $1K today. Ultimate Invasion number 2. That's going to go for we'll do that for $5. Ultimates number 4, really great issue in the current Ultimate series. It's going to go for $5. Venom Finale number 2 is $3. Uncanny X-Men 198 is $3. Got Barry Windsor Smith there. Uncanny X-Men 283 Early Bishop, do that for $5. Uncanny 300, we'll do that for $3. X-Men Alpha of Apocalypse by Jeff Loeb and Simone DeMille, do that at $5. And then I have the X-Men Annual number 6 going for $3. Yes, I did just bust out an Ultimate Fallout number 4, but no one's paying attention to it. No one cares. No one cares. There's an Ultimate Fallout number 4 just hanging out on this rack here. There it is. First appearance of Miles Morales. Nobody cares. Everyone's still awake or just left the show on as you dozed off. Katrina's here. Anybody else here? Who else is here? No one else is here. Just us and Katrina, Jay.
Fine. I'm
Yeah,
good with-
that way. Kiss your mom with that mouth? You're going mental.
Kiss your mom with that mouth.
Zach is present. Good. Zach is present. All right. Well, we still have some time here, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this stuff down because clearly no one's interested in that tonight, sadly. All right. Alrighty. Well, we got some time left, so let's go through some $2 books. This stuff already. No, I don't want to show that stuff off. Actually, I don't really have anything else to show off to you guys tonight. I'm sorry. I'm like really underprepared. But I'm here. So, you know, we got like less than 20 minutes to go. So if you guys have a request or something that you want to see on the show, just let me know. I'm happy to accommodate. I'm here with you guys regardless. Let me know what you want to see. Yeah, it's about bedtime. It's bedtime for me too. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm so tired. I just barely got up and did anything today. You know, packaging up those books was probably the biggest thing I did. Um, and sending out my newsletter and stuff. Like I'm still just so wiped out uh, from Emerald City Comic Con. So if you showed up tonight, thank you. I appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. So we're in the final stretch of this show. So I think we have like 18 minutes left to go. So I'm here with you guys again. Like I said, if you're looking for anything, just let me know. I'm going to put our FOMO books on the bottom row here. I have Mark Spector, Moon Knight, #1, cover A, going for 10. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, #1 is 10. Swamp Thing, 14 is 3. Superman, number 18. Is it 18? The Death of Clark Kent. It's going to go for 3. Lady Death, #1 is 5. Batman 50 is 3. KO Boss Battle, #1 is 10. Amazing Spider-Man 380 is going to go for 5. Yeah, it's okay. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, #1. It's 37 pages. We'll do this for 5. Okay. Some nights are slower. Some nights are bigger. I'm just looking forward to being able to go back to playing Resident Evil 2. That's the gosh earnest truth. Batman 3 Jokers, #3 is $3. Wolverine Inner Fury is 3. Batman 49 is 3. Murder Drones #1 is 15. Evil Ernie issue 5 is 3. Swamp Thing 15 is 3. Yeah, that's my priorities. Spider-Man 6 is 3. What If the Punisher Had Killed Daredevil, #26 is 3. Avengers #1 is 3. G.I. Joe 80 is 3. Spider-Man 14 is 3. Spawn 3 is 3. Detective Comics 573 is 3. And Lone Wolf and Cub #14 is 3. I'm honestly like, another thing I'm not looking forward to is all these string of conventions. So I have to leave on Thursday to Cleveland, and I don't have a hotel booked. So I'm actually trying to see if I could crash with the buddy out there on Thursday night. So I just need a place to crash from Thursday to Friday, and then I have the show from Friday to Sunday. Then I come back on Sunday. On Monday, I get the boys. I have the boys on Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I drop them off at school, and then I fly out to Orlando. And the thing about Orlando that really, really sucks is that the hotel I'm staying at is trying to charge me $90 to receive my package that I'm freighting over to them. So I told them no, and I decided to ship it over to Mike Storm, who comes and hangs out on the show. He's got some of my inventory anyway, so I have to drive from Orlando Airport about an hour and 30 minutes over to Mike, and then another hour and 30 minutes back. So a lot of commuting over the next 2 weeks, plus all these shows and everything. And I'm just really trying to find the energy to get through all this. But I mean, it's not such a bad thing, you know. But it is tiring. Like the travel definitely takes its toll on me, you know, physically. But it's fine. I enjoy doing it. It's not like I'm unhappy with it. Right, Bentley? I didn't realize either how close Tampa and Orlando are to each other. Reign of Ages, #1. We got this cool variant. It's signed by the creator, going for 15. I got 3 copies of Lost Angels. Each one's going for 20. Brink and Fitch. We got all these really cool variant covers going for $10. $10 a poop or a pop, whatever you have it. A poop poop or pop? Pooping or popping? That is the question. And during commercial, we actually got some thunder over here. It's raining pretty bad right now. How's the weather out by you, Jay?
It had been raining for like 2 days. It's pretty okay right now. Like we were hammered last week, pretty bad. Like we were in the middle of moving at the same time, so that didn't make it better.
Wow, you're moving right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where are you moving to?
A place called Huffman.
Oh.
We're still in Texas.
Yeah. It's just like a different part of Texas.
Yeah. It's like about an hour from where we used to live in the Woodlands.
Uh-huh. And now you're going to be in the Huffman parts of
Yes.
Texas.
Yeah. Made sure the first thing that got moved was my office though, so I didn't miss any work.
Oh, that's good. Are you at your new place?
Do what?
Are you at your new place already?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And then you're basically going back to your old place right now to sleep after this.
No, we got most of that stuff moved. It's we have till the end of the month to move, so we're kind of gradually getting everything instead of trying to do it in a big rush.
Yeah.
So we're staying here and then every couple of days going back there and grabbing some stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. When I was moving, like around the time my divorce, that was such a pain in the ass. That was like, I really hated that move.
Yeah.
That was like the worst move of my life. And I know what you're thinking, Jay. You're thinking awkward.
No, I remember it. I remember it very well.
Oh yeah.
The first time I ran a show for you, it was when you did the Kicking It with Onrie on Friday, where you talked to creators.
Oh yeah.
And you told me about how you were having to move during that time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird though, because even though that was a tough part of my life, I don't look back on it with bad memories. Like it was just a part of my life, but there were good things that were happening at that time too.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like even in the hardest moments of life, you find ways to get through it,
Yep.
Not all of it is bad. Not every moment is bad.
Yeah.
It's parts, but it's not all bad.
Exactly. Very good way to look at it.
Yeah. There's only it's just how you have to look at everything, I suppose. So Jay, what are you watching on TV right now?
Oh, let's see. When I'm not rewatching My Name is Earl for the 80th time.
Oh, I never see that show.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. That and Raising Hope, the series that kind of comes after it.
Uh-huh.
Very funny. But man, I think other than watching EXP shows, haven't really had a lot of time to sit down and watch anything. I'm really excited for Invincible. Really excited for the final season of The Boys.
When is Invincible coming back on the air?
March, I believe. I want to say it's pretty soon.
Are you excited about Daredevil?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that trailer the other day. Really happy that they got
Jessica
Kristen Ritter. Yeah, Jessica Jones to come back. I think so far we just need to get Luke Cage back. I know people were wild about Finn. I can't remember his name, the dude from Game of Thrones. So if they wanted to recast him, I'd be fine with it. I thought the second season of Iron Fist was a lot better than the first season.
I heard it was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even have like real martial arts training in the first one.
They were teaching them. They were teaching them moves like in between takes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I couldn't believe that they would rush something like that. Like the guy's a phenomenal actor, though. I loved him in Game of Thrones for the little bit he was in, and I thought he made a good Danny Rand. But I was like, man, it's you needed a real martial artist.
Problem on the show, he really wasn't.
Yeah,
like he was just I think he was miscast in some ways.
Mhm.
Like, properly, he wasn't toned enough for the role.
True, and you know Louis Tan, who played the in the first season, he was like the drunken master that Iron Fist fights. He actually wanted to be cast as Danny Rand, and I was like, I would have gone for that. Lucas Tan is a very exceptional martial artist and a great actor.
Lucas Tan.
Did you see the Mortal Kombat movie?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, okay. I was going to say he was the main guy in that.
Wasn't he Asian though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I would have been fine with that. He was also Shatterstar in Deadpool.
Oh, okay, that guy. But shouldn't it? I mean, you know, isn't the whole idea of Iron Fist that he's a white dude?
Yeah, I know, but
and it's not because he's a white dude. It's because of the fact that he's like an outsider that became part of the culture, you know.
True. And the best part of that, because I know a lot of people, you know, the white savior trope. For me, though, the best part of that is instead of doing Luke Cage or an Iron Fist series, they should have just done Heroes for Hire to showcase the friendship between those two characters, because those are always my favorite when they put Luke Cage and Iron Fist together. That
Yeah, I
friendship
really
is
liked
top.
when they did that. That was awesome. They had when was that? Was that season 2 of Luke Cage? They had a team up.
They did, and then they did a Defenders series.
Yeah, Luke Cage was great. Luke Cage was fantastic. I really liked both seasons of that show. There was nothing wrong with Luke Cage at all. I was actually quite surprised at how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Cage was good, and I also liked what else did I like? I like Jessica Jones season 1 and 3 a lot. Well, 2 and 3 were okay.
Yeah.
Nothing was stronger. Purple Man, David Tennant was just so perfect as
Yes. Oh my goodness.
he was so on the money.
Yes.
He was so fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing Lanterns, by the way. Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
That looks really damn good. And
It
everybody's thinking about that brown suit. It's like, dude, that's Hal's like the old hand in it. I love that he has a brown worn suit. Like that makes so much sense, you know, for him to be like more worn, and you know, for them to do more stuff with, for them to open the door for like Jon Stewart to come in. I think it's going to be so good.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one either.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good show. Yeah, you know, I think that was honestly, I have to say, my takeaway from Emerald City is like, I'm really upset that there weren't more comic-centric things happening at the show. Like, there wasn't enough comic guests over there. I really miss the days of Marvel and DC not being present at these conventions. And I get that they're so big that they don't need to be there anymore, but it's kind of a shame that they feel that way, that they see it that way, because actually I do think they need to be there. That they are the staple for our business, and they're the ones who bring in the fans for that specific thing. It's becoming harder and harder, and it's opening the door for Comic-Cons to become less comic-centric if they don't have a presence there. So it's just, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's an unfortunate thing, but you know.
Yeah, as a fan, it's you get the big 2 or 3 if you're counting Image. A lot of people count Image in that. That brings the fans in, and it gives an opportunity for the smaller publishers to show up and get noticed.
Yeah,
because you get the big guys in there, and then you got the smaller guys in there, and people walk by, and you never know, folks. Like if you've ever been to one of these cons and you go to a table from a writer or a creator that you've never heard of their stuff, you will find some great stuff.
Absolutely,
great books.
Yeah, 100%. And I find it sad that we're in a place right now where I'm starting to see that comics is less of the reason why people are coming to these cons. It's like it's becoming more of I'm coming across more people who are not there for comics, you know.
Yep, it's the celebrity guests. And
Yeah.
you know, I love collectibles as much as the next person, but you know, I'd rather see a wall of comics than a wall of pops. And I love my pops, but I'd rather see a wall of comics.
Yeah, I would too. Or just a balance of it. You know what I mean? Like it honestly feels like a lot of repop shows, they're pricing out everybody who is comic centric. Dealers, there was even less dealers on the floor, because everything just keeps getting more and more pricey. You know why I had such a hard time getting onto the show floor? Because a Japanese airline bought out most of the lower level of the show. Because, people are crazy about anime. So they had, you want to go to Japan? Hey, we want to buy up all this space so we can, offer people deals who come to the con, It's a good marketing opportunity.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I think it's time to end the show now. I'm exhausted. Jay, thank you very much for helping steer me conversationally tonight.
Absolutely.
You're great. And I will see you guys later. You all have a good night.